In this video, we will discuss the Supreme Court decision in Matal v. Tam. In that decision, the Supreme Court held that a law prohibiting trademarks that disparage any person, living or dead, was unconstitutional. By way of background, the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution, the Bill of Rights, protect important freedoms, and the First Amendment protects freedom of speech. And as you might know, trademarks are identifying marks, so people can easily identify the source of products or services. People who want a registered trademark in the United States must apply to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. But U.S. law provided that a trademark which disparaged a person, living or dead, would be rejected. An Asian American musician asked for a trademark for his band name, but the mark was rejected because the name is considered offensive to people of Asian ancestry. The Supreme Court agreed with the musician that denying his trademark application was unconstitutional under the First Amendment. Different judges had different reasons for finding the law unconstitutional. Some judges held that the government could not show a substantial interest in prohibiting disparagement, although the government argued that it had a substantial interest in protecting people from trademark speech that was demeaning, disparaging, and hateful. This argument was rejected because the First Amendment protects speech even if it is considered offensive. In addition, the law was not narrowly written. The law was too broad because it banned all disparaging speech against any person, living or dead. For example, why should the law protect a deceased president from a trademark that might criticize him? Other justices believed the law was unconstitutional because it required the government to discriminate based on viewpoint or opinion. The trademark law prohibited speech that disparaged, but would allow speech that was complimentary or benign. And the First Amendment prohibits the government from banning speech simply because the government disagrees with the opinion being expressed. To summarize, the Supreme Court held that under the First Amendment, a law prohibiting a trademark that disparages any person, living or dead, was unconstitutional. Some judges reasoned that the prohibition was too broad and that government does not have a substantial interest in prohibiting disparaging marks. Other judges reasoned that the law was unconstitutional because it discriminated based on the speaker's viewpoint.